So has anyone seen that clip of Kylie Jenner talking to Kendall Jenner and crying about how she looks? That video was a little ironic to me because when she was crying about people like bullying her on how she looks, simultaneously I was like, oh, her hair looks great. I love the denim on denim outfit. I need that light makeup vibe. So I'm gonna recreate that look, and I don't know if there's any pictures of it, but there's just that video of her crying on her show to Kendall.
I think with me, it's just never gonna change, but it's just been. And then I'll see some comments, and it's like.
So maybe if she ever saw this, like that would make her feel better to know somebody was watching her be upset, but being like, oh, the beat is cunt. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll put up a little clip of what she looked like in that vibe. I think first things first. Uh-oh, I need a new eyebrow pencil. In that video specifically, I don't even know if she does her makeup like this anymore. It's like a little thicker, like in the middle. But since I have such thick brows, I won't need to fill in too much here, but a little on the outside will do. Oh, I think I'm a little shaky from my coffee. And I don't know if she did her makeup that day or if she had a makeup artist do it for filming for the show. I'm gonna assume it's a makeup artist, but I know that she likes doing her makeup a lot, so sometimes I just don't know. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I cleaned all my brushes today, every single one. I am going to underpaint the Mary Phillips way. I think that's Kendall Jenner's makeup artist. I don't need much bronzing on my forehead because the sun hits there naturally anyway. I already have a little bit of something going on there. For contour, I use the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Artist Color Crayon. This is shade 5B02. This is kind of a cooler toned stick for a real contour shading look, which I am a fan of. I'm gonna do the jawline today. I'm gonna blend it out with, you know what, I'm gonna use the same brush just to create a little bit of a contour there. Oh, you know what I saw last night? The Conjuring. And I didn't have any nightmares, thank God. Sometimes I do, but I didn't. I thought it was good. My reactions to the Conjuring movies are always the same. I'm always like, that was good. It fills my hunger for a horror movie, I guess. Like, it's not like those crazy ones like Hereditary where you sit down and you watch it for the first time and you're like gagged, you know? Like, you know what you're expecting when you watch The Conjuring, in my opinion. But it was good. I thought I liked it. Or no, I did like it. Not I thought I liked it. I have tried to use this Rhode blush many of times. So this is in shade Piggy by Rhode. And I love the color of this blush looking at it because it has like a blue tint. But for my brown skin, it's just like sometimes it just doesn't work. I think if I was like super pale in the winter time, it could work. But I really like the blue hues in it. So I'm gonna try to underpaint with this thing and hopefully like that will work. I'm like gonna do a full beat, but I want it to be as natural as possible. Since I'm so olive toned, this Charberry. Oh, okay. Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydration Foundation Stick. Woo! That's a tongue tie. I'm in shade 5 medium. This is a little light, so I just kind of put it on some high points of my face. It really nails that like olive undertone kind of thing I have. So sometimes I'll just like put it where I think, you know what, I don't even know. Kind of use it as a concealer, but then I also go in with Tear concealer at the same time. Wait, let's see which one is lighter. Okay, this one's lighter. The Tear is a little bit more yellowy. So mixing it with, you know what? Just let me do my thing. And then I'll kind of just blend this one in with my fingers. I feel like the warmth of my finger really helps blend this all together. I haven't decided if I want to do eyeshadow yet. We'll see. Okay, and then for foundation, I think I'm gonna go in with... Oh wait, because I also have this Foxy shade, or no, Fox shade in the Merit blush if the blue pink is too much. much. Okay. I really love Tear Tear right now. I have both formulas in 2 different colors. We'll be using it for a really long time. A little bit goes a long way with this. Deciding which brush I want. They're both from OG. I'm gonna go in with this brush from OG. It's like a little foundation brush. And just like lightly kind of go over where I concealed with the, I guess, a little bit of a heavier hand. My forehead is always like so much darker than like my neck, so I kind of have to match my forehead to the rest of my vibe usually. Let's see what this is looking like. Oh, cute. Yeah, this is cute. This is looking really good. Really good. Really seamless. That's what we want, you know, that seamless kind of vibe. My goal is to clean my brushes after every use with like a little spray and a little paper towel, but I ran out already, so I need to order some new ones. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this piggy on my finger, just a little bit. Do it on like the high kind of parts. And if I feel like it's too much, I will just take some concealer and pat it down a little bit. I just really like the blue hue. It's not for everyone. Maybe I'll take a little bit of the Foxy because it is a little bit, you know, crazy. Okay, let me take the lighter concealer now and just go boop, boop. A little here, maybe a little here. For some highlight, you know. You know what I mean. It felt so good to clean my makeup brushes. It was like a new start, you know? You know that feeling when you clean your anything, your room, your house, like a brand new start. Okay, let's see how this is looking because I can't see that well in the faraway mirror. Cute, cute. She's cute. Let me just put a little bit here. Perfect. This is like such a muted vibe. I was going for the muted moment. So I've been confused pressed powder versus translucent. I was gonna do the pressed powder and then I was gonna go in with the loose, the translucent loose by Laura Mercier, but I just have to go in with the loose right now because I'm just not feeling confident in my abilities yet to do the pressed, because I was just taught recently that they're for 2 different things, 2 different steps in your makeup. So I'm just taking the translucent Laura Mercier and just setting a little bit in my T-zone, patting it. Sometimes I take a powder puff and do this step. It really depends on how I'm feeling, but I don't really think I'm gonna go anywhere today. Maybe just take a couple of selfies, you know? I know you girls get the vibes. Sometimes you just want to do your makeup for fun. Makeup has always been fun for me, and I never want to lose that, you know? It's so funny. I makeup assisted my friend like a couple of times, and I sent my mom some photos of me on set, and I'm always on set, just usually as the talent, as the model, and it was fun kind of being behind the scenes for once. I think every like model or actor craves like being behind the scenes in some way. And I sent my mom a photo of me and she was like, she had remembered me like watching my YouTube videos, and she was like, oh my god, it's like when you were little, like those YouTube videos you watched like paid off or whatever. And I was like, oh, she remembers that. That's so cute. I still do that. It's just like a lot of beauty content now. Like people are just trying to keep up with the algorithm and you know what's popular, and that includes the way people edit. And I've noticed that a lot of creators are just too fast for me to keep up with. Like a beauty creator and a makeup artist I really enjoy watching is, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I think she lives in England. Her name is like Aof. I'll link her in the video, but she puts like really relaxing music behind her videos. And I just find that really relaxing. When I sit down and watch a YouTube video, I'm like, either it's on in the background, or sometimes I'm locked in, or other times I'm just there to enjoy the ride. And I don't know. And sometimes I just don't have the capacity to, oh, my foot's asleep. I don't know, sometimes I just don't have the capacity to listen to that, hey, what's up you guys, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I need to like calming music in the back. I just find as I'm getting older, like I just need more peace and less chaos. When TikTok came into play, I think in the beauty community, I'm an avid watcher, you know, and I think when it came into play, like the short form content made everyone's attention span even less. Like if it wasn't already horrible enough with Instagram, like TikTok just took it to another level where it started bleeding into YouTube content. And sometimes it's fun to edit like that. And sometimes I watch people like that, you know, but it just depends. Like usually I like an AOF vibe where it's like calming, you know. I'm gonna set my base. I'm almost done, but I wanted to tell you the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. This shit is my life, bro. This is my lifeline. I have another bottle somewhere. I just don't know where it is. But it basically melts the powder and gives you like a glass skin dewy appearance without too much transfer. Because I used to just not set my face and be like, okay, like this is it. I'm just gonna have to like reapply with concealer later. But I feel like with this setting spray, you can kind of skip that step of like reapplying it later. I mean, you always could, but oh, I don't know if I said this, but applying translucent powder on the brows makes your brows look a lot softer. So that's why I did that. And I go in with the setting spray like a couple of times. It just depends on how dewy you like your skin. And obviously I like it crazy dewy. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna do any like real eyeshadow today. Maybe I'll put a little of the Picky. Picky. I like how it just pulls that bluey color. And I think I made it work this time. I made it work. I think when you match the colors that's going on in other places, your makeup can really come together. And I kind of like that my eyes get red underneath, but if you don't, you can always add concealer. Really liking her vibe today. Oh, I have to sit up. My legs are like falling asleep. I wish I could put my other light here. I'm gonna add a little of my freckle back. Ooh, I just looked at my light, so my eyes are like burning. I'm gonna add a little bit of my freckles back. Sorry if you hear my boyfriend in the back, he's in a work meeting. They're cute. Just to add a little bit of coolness, I think I'm just gonna do like just a little silver in the inner corner, just to be like, I don't know, cool, question mark. Blend it out a little bit. I don't know if that added anything. I actually don't have my fave lip liner on me right now. Weird. I guess I'll use my other one. An issue with me is that I like a pale lip. But let me just tell you why that's not really working for me. It's because I'm brown. Just like how the blue pink blush doesn't really work on me that well either, unless I really work with her. But you know what? I don't know. There's just something about a pale lip that I really like. When I was in high school, I wasn't really wearing lip liner, so that shit would just like, I would just like cover my lips in foundation, and that would be it. I would just like that. I'm sure everybody had that phase, but it was pretty crazy. So let me take this lip liner. I have another one, but I guess this one will do. Just lightly overline. Sometimes I go too far, just like I'm doing now. Sometimes I'll take a little Ready, just put her in the middle, so it's not like too pale. Because sometimes I can get crazy, you know? Yeah, I'll do that. More lip liner to define. Doing last minute checks. And I want to add a little more of this bluey blush. I know that's kind of crazy, but I'm going to try anyway. You know, it's a little cuckoo crazy bananas. Oh, that's cute. I usually don't do my blush this high, but I've noticed it looks cute on other people, so I'm going to try it too. Okay, that might have been too much. I don't know. I think it looks cute. Maybe one more spray and I'll be good to go. Okay, this is the final look. I would like put on a full denim look for you, but I'm kind of lazy. But I'll take some selfies and you know what? I think I'm eating. Like if I suck in my cheeks a little bit. Some people say when I pose like that, I look like Kylie Jenner, so I'm just gonna take that and run with it. I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of eating with this. I don't know, I feel like I'm eating. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want other makeup toots, because I really like to do that. Now I might play Fortnite and do a couple other fun things. Toodles!